Here we go, people. Here we go. It's like a football game. Jello, Jello, everybody. Hello and welcome to Happy Paper People. All you happy paper people. Why does it feel like it's been like 2 weeks since we've been here and seen everybody or anybody? Oh, that's what we get for not having a sale on Saturday and making me work that whole time instead. It just feels like
I didn't make it work.
You've been working too.
No, I've been sitting on my butt when it had no power.
You've been working outside. I've been working inside. Yeah, Candy had no power for several days. So let's all feel sorry for her for a bit. Jello, Margie, first one here. Jello, Glynis. Well, fine. Go enjoy your supper.
Yeah.
Hey, DME. Can't wait to see what is in the box this time. There you go.
I'm going to show you, Margie.
Oh, you guys are awesome. It has it been 2 weeks? She says it has been 2 weeks. Maybe it has been 2 weeks. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and open this Happy Paper box. This is June of 2023 Happy Paper box. So I'm going to steal the screen for a minute so everybody can see. Poof to you, Candy, she said.
I'll kick you out.
All right, so June 2023 Happy Paper box. We are about to open it. I've had a lot of interesting information come around the last couple of months, and I've had a lot of thoughts, and I've asked a lot of questions. So I got a feedback from several sources a couple of months ago that the insert inside really didn't matter, really didn't make a difference. It just got tossed anyway. But we didn't have it in June, and we didn't have it in May, and we don't have it in June because June was already planned. And I have gotten more feedback that insert is important and that people do really like it. It has the list of what things are supposed to be in here. And if there is something that you're not sure what it is, you can look at that list and it gives you presumably the name of what it is. So starting next month, that insert will be back in the box. So those of you who have missed it, not to worry, it will be coming back. We're also approaching our 1 year mark of the Happy Paper box. It hasn't quite been a year that the box has been out. We are kind of new to this space. It's our first year as the Happy Paper box subscription box. And we've learned a lot. I've had a few growing pains and learned a lot this year. So we're looking at a few surprises and a few special things that will be coming up in the boxes over the next 6 months. So keep an eye out for that. If you haven't yet subscribed, now might be a good time to subscribe because there are some very special things coming up. I want to say October will be our 1 year mark. And we've got several special things planned and some changes in the box as well, based on some things that we've learned along the way. So let's open June. Let's open June and see what's in there. I love this tissue paper. Start with this. It's vintage. It's roses, different kinds of, I think there's carnations in there too. Roses and carnations, but it's the colors that I really love. They look really cool when you use them. At last year's retreat, they got a sneak peek of this tissue paper, and they got some of this tissue paper. So it is like vintage photo and Victorian velvet and a cream. I don't know what ivory cream. I can't think of an ink that relates to, but those are the colors that these remind me of. And when you decoupage this down, it looks really cool, like that Victorian velvet and vintage photo. So we are no longer putting a sticker on there because we know we all love the tissue paper and want to be able to use it fully. But just know that if there was a sticker there, it would have a great big thank you on it because we really do appreciate you being a part of the Happy Paper family. So a question that came up this week You do not have to be a part of the Happy Paper People Facebook group or YouTube channel to subscribe to the box. We would love to have you subscribe to the channel and join the Facebook group, but you do not have to be. Also, the sales that are on Saturdays and the Laugh and Crafts, you do not have to be subscribed to the channel or be a part of the Facebook group to attend the sale. That is open to the public. So let's take a look at what is in here. Now, I've already gotten some feedback that some people's Utah truffle was melty. So pop it into the fridge or freezer and let it sit there. But we are rethinking chocolate for the months of July, August, and possibly September. So if you don't have your Utah truffle, it's not because we didn't want to send it to you, but we don't want it leaking all over your goods, and we don't want it just to be a mess and gross. So we'll rethink that. Maybe we'll leave those out and we'll just double up for a few months after that to get you some. So we've got a lot of fun things here. Let's just start right here. We love the pouches. We had 1 month. Last month, there was not a pouch in there. And boy, did I hear about it. I know we love the pouches. So I love this size. I use this size in my bag, my purse, and my carry-on a lot when I travel. It's a wonderful size. So we have a small pouch. These are the PVC pouches. They are waterproof. The zippers are awesome. So we will go back to getting one of those in each month. We have some mini airmail envelopes. Let's see if I can just get one of these off with this. So the airmail envelope, you fold it up. Each one of them has some different scenes on it. This says Roman, this says Paris, this says London. Or maybe they have all three. They do have all three. I saw London on this one, Roman on that one, and Paris. But there's place to write. You can fold it up and make it actually like an envelope. You could address it. So you could tuck it into a tuck spot in a journal. You could actually take this and trace around it and make yourself a template for making these out of any other paper that you want to. You could glue it down into your journal like this and then just, on the back and then fold it up. And so it does fold up as an envelope. And then when you open it, it stays onto the journal page and could be written on there. So, but it's fun and it's cute because it's little. We like little teeny tiny things in Happy Paper People, right? So got to say hello to Sylvia, not tardy at the party. You've been here, but still cleaning. We're glad that you're here. Next is, let's just go to this. Okay, I'm excited about this. This is a 6x6 collection kit from Prima of Vintage Emporium. Now, if you have used last month's box, or if you remember wherever it's sitting, last month you got a 4x6 postcard or journal card size pack like this, but 4x6, that was Vintage Emporium. So this is the collection kit that matches that. So it's a 6x6 paper pack, but when they say collection kit, that means it has something more than just the paper pack. It has 39 total sheets, but 36 of them are the double-sided papers, 1 alphabet sticker sheet, and 1 journaling card sheet, and 1 journaling card sticker sheet. So I will show you those. Well, that came off nice and easy. I love when that happens. Okay, these papers, I love these. We thought the journaling cards were awesome. These are even better just because they're a little bit larger. I do like that they are double-sided so that we get some options of which side to use because, we don't all love both sides, or we don't all love the same side every time, but we're bound to like one side or the other. I like this side a lot, and I like the opposite side, but I want to say that there's 4, maybe 6. I think there's 4 of each design. Not positive. Nope, there's 6 of each design. That's awesome. So some good vintage designs there on both sides. And as you get to the back here, this is where you get the part that makes up the collection. Here's a sheet of alphabet stickers. I do like these because most of the other ones I have are very large, like the thickers. And when they come on the big sheets, the 12x12 or 6x12 sheets, they're so much larger. These are a little smaller. For me, they're a little easier to use. And don't get rid of the branding strip up here. This is one of those paper packs where the branding strip is awesome. There are some that I just tear them off here and toss the rest of it, but this is one where I will take out the branding strip and use it too. Awesome for layering. So this says Seed House. Just good, good stuff on all of the branding strips in here. So use those as well. Behind the alpha sheet is a sticker sheet. So this is the journaling spot sticker sheet. I can't speak. So all of these spots are stickers. So if you look down at this little one here, there's an arrow with that the Scrabble letters in it, and then that's an arrow, and that whole thing is an arrow. There's like 1, 2, 3, or 4 different stickers right there in that little thing, kind of layered, which is very cool. I like when they get multiple stickers in one little spot. So those are pretty cool. They're not the same as average everyday ones we get that we've already got. And then make sure, okay, then this is the sheet of journal cards. So there's a couple of different sizes. And these are single-sided, so you can do anything you want on the back. You could spray it. You could coffee dye it. This is really thick. This is a lot thicker than the paper in here. This is actually thicker than the cover. You know what the covers are typically like, and you can kind of see the flexibility there, but you know what they're like. They're always pretty much the same. This page with the journaling cards is thicker than the cover. It's about twice the thickness. So these are really good, solid, sturdy journaling cards. So you could coffee dye them, or this side looks really nice and vintage. Just spray this side or put some coffee dyed paper on it and use them as journaling spots. So, and don't forget the cover. Lots of cute little teeny tiny things. They make cute mini covers of mini books. Miniature. We like miniatures. Okay, so that matches last month's journal cards that we could pull out and use with it. So then we've got a pack of tags. So if you look closely at these, make sure I can't see in the bright light. There is a little doohickey up here, a hole punched, and a doohickey that you could push out. Just left them in there. So it is a tag. You could punch that out and put a string in there, whatever you want. You could leave it in there and glue them down as a label. And you could go around the outside of them with black. You could go inside of them, and make a border with black or any other color that you want. But those are very cool labels. I think there was, I don't remember how many, 16 or 18 or something like that in there. Then there's a pack of note paper. I really like these little labels. These are awesome for layering. And there's just they're little tiny. They're perfect for layering. Sometimes you need just a little label on something small, or when you're layering, everything can't be big. You get one big thing and then you need some small things. You kind of have to go smaller as you go. And these are the perfect little labels for that. Even for layering on top of a tag like that, these are small enough to do. And then hang on to the box, because you could make a tiny little cabinet of curiosity or a coffin out of this little box. Yeah, that would be cute. Okay, then also from Prima, anytime you see this rose, that is Prima's logo. Vintage trinkets. These are fun. I was excited about these because, anytime I've seen these like to have at the sale, they're pretty expensive. And I was able to get them for the boxes. I thought that was pretty cool. So this is a postage stamp here. And a vintage typewriter, a vintage bicycle or motorcycle, can't tell which one, can be whichever one you want, hot air balloon, and the crown. So they are stick pins. And is this double? Awesome. Awesome. Anytime it's double, that gives you twice as much to work with there. They do have pretty cool backings, because this has that faux stitching already all the way around it. And I'd probably leave it this size and take the single side off, put coffee dyed paper on the back, and turn this into a journal card. Just do a little bit more on the front of it to decorate it. But These are super cute. They are thick pins that you can use in your junk journaling or any kind of journaling, or you could wear on your lapel if you wanted to. I was a little surprised that they didn't come with end things, but then I bought some other stick pins for my own junk journaling and they didn't come with end things either. So maybe I need to find end things. Okay, then some gears. I won't call them steampunk because it doesn't have to be steampunk to use it. But they are vintage industrial gears. Oh, there are all kinds in there. There are clock hands. There are, I'll forget it. I'll just put them out here. Try to hold them in my hand. They're going to be falling everywhere. And there we go. There's clock hands. There's different types of gears. There's silver and gold and bronze and rose gold, all different sizes and all different types. Not sure what that one is. That's one of my favorites right there. And, you know, I don't really care what color it is because you can change the color. In fact, these, because they're metal, they are ideal to rust with our 13 Arts rusting powder and rusting liquid, which we have in the shop. And maybe we need to do a live on rusting. Seems to me we talked about that a long time ago and never got around to it. But there's a whole variety. There's single clock hands. There's some that are, I thought I had one that was double. Yeah, both hands. That, oh, look at that teeny, teeny, tiny one. Oh, teeny, tiny one. So there's probably a few of these here and there. I didn't even see those, so they could be scattered around. Teeny tiny clock hands if you're making miniatures. So that's fun. A lot of different things to choose from and to layer with. And then last but not least, these are from Momenta, and they are metal book corners. There are 8 of them, so 4 of each style. There's 2 different styles there. They are stickers. So I do like stickers because it gives me the option. You don't have to use them as stickers. Forgot to get my blade out and be ready for any of these things. And so if they're stickers, you can use them as stickers, which is kind of nice and easy. Sometimes you don't want to crimp them around the corners of books. I do have some that I crimp around corners, but sometimes depending on the type of cover, I don't want to crimp them around the corners. I know that it's not going to really hold up to it. But if it's a sticker, I can choose. It's got a nice little piece of acetate in there too, and a nice long tag all ready to go. I can choose whether to leave this foam. So it's got foam that would make it stand up just a bit. I can choose whether to leave that on or to take it off and make it flat, glue it down flat. I typically will put it down flat because I want it to look like it's crimped on or like it has a what do you call it? A pin in it and it stabs into it to hold it in place. I want it to look like that. So I'll typically take these off, but you might have a situation where you've got decorations on the cover right up to the corner that stand up, and you can put this on there and it will raise it up a little bit and not harm your decorations. So you've got 4 of each. And I'll tell you that I did have extras of these. So if you want more book corners, contact me. I may put them in the shop, but I may offer them to those who are already subscribed to the subscription box first at a discount if they want additional ones. Am I missing one? I am. I probably just dropped it somewhere and don't even see it. Nope, it's right there. Okay. There we go. So 4 and 4. So they're pretty. So they are a vintage bronze, but again, we don't care what color they are because we can change the color. We can rust them. We can change the color with alcohol ink, whether it's alcohol ink pens or alcohol ink liquid. Either way, we know that we can do that. So, well, I was going to stand these all up so we could get us a nice little picture here. And that's not going to work if I took those right out of the package, is it? Let's see. No, we've got that. And we'll do those. And we'll leave all these in front. And maybe I can just set these next time, Marianne.
Inside. Just put them there with the gears, right beside the gears.
Then they'll just look like they're part of the gears and it's one less item.
No, they won't.
It's
Gears
all
and corners don't look the same.
I guess if you look closely at them. If you look closely. So let's see if that'll even work. May not. They may be sliding around, but that's okay. It's okay if they're sliding around. Okay, are we going to get, we get enough in, right?
Yeah.
Here, let me do this. There we go. We'll get enough in. That'll give us a screenshot. All right, so are we ready to make something?
No.
Hey, Robin. Yeah. Wait, what, Alice? Always Alice?
The clocks. You can make clocks out of the gears.
Oh, Alice clocks. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Alice clocks. Yes. That would be cool. Yeah, we didn't have a sale on Saturday. Candy's been without power all weekend. I had computer issues, had my computer into the shop on Friday. Thankfully, I did get it back late Friday night, but we had already canceled Saturday, and because of not having it all day, I wasn't ready for Saturday anyway. Oh, look, inside each other. That's cool. I like the different colors together, too. Yeah. I like the not all the same metal. So, but yeah, not having a sale has given me extra cleaning time. Oops.
Yeah, not me.
And I've been going to town on the studio and the things in the shop, of course, placing orders for more things for subscription boxes and for the shop. And yeah, by the time the box comes out, I'm already working on 2 ahead. So I've even forget what's in this box and almost until I go to open it. So I haven't thought of anything to make. So I'm first going to move my pouch aside because I know I want to use that for sure. Not in what I'm going to make, but I like to keep that. Do you guys, I don't know, the rest of you who get the box, do you keep all the things from the subscription box kind of together? Maybe in the pouch, maybe not in the pouch, but I've been putting them in like like a clear container, and I've been putting all the things from the subscription box each month into that clear container. Excuse me. So as like, I pull out this one, and then if I want to make a journal with it, I can go to the subscription box and know that I've got the matching journal cards and the other things that are vintage that came the same time. If I'm remembering something from the subscription box, I know I can go there and grab it. So if that helps at all, I've been doing C words all day. Now I'm going to start cooking, cleaning and cooking. Have you created today, Sylvia? I don't think you should start cooking until you create. How's that? Yes, the cleaning has to be done, and I have been cleaning. Oh, I've been cleaning so much. Yeah, I told Candy I've uncovered 7 hot glue guns in this room. So everything in the Dawn, hi. You put everything you can into that pouch, and then keep the pouches together. Dinner's creating.
Yeah, no,
That's funny.
not calling that one creating.
All right, I'm going to bring Candy back on screen here. She's got her box there. And let me think here. My mind has totally not been with
I know I had Charlie all last week.
And then no power for several days.
Right, and then Friday, the power went out early Friday morning, like at 1 a.m. So, and then Rodney had to get up, and then he went to go get gas for the generator. That was an adventure.
Note to self:
we didn't know at that time that
have gas on hand.
Everybody was out of power. There's like 200,000 people without power.
Oh wow!
It really was a really big storm, and we just thought it was, where we're at, we get a down tree a lot, so that's what we thought.
Yeah.
When we went into the gas stations, no, they were all lined up. There was lines galore. Wow. And he was like, if I get in the line, I'll get up there, and I know there's not going to be no gas because they're wrapped around the parking lots. So he had to try. He went like 40. He found a town that was 40 minutes out that had power, and he got it. And that was the other thing. When he went in town, a lot of the gas stations weren't even open because they didn't have power.
Wow.
So
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, we had to get gas for the generator. That took a while. And then the kids were without power, and they lived like 45 minutes away. Well, 45 minutes away. And so we already had Charlie because he had stayed with us that week. And so they were going to go get a hotel room, and we're like, no, just come here.
So it's your fault.
5 kids in my house is a little much for me.
Oh, I'm laughing because your house, not mine.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Okay, so Charlie's new to the mix. Yeah. So she has 8-year-old twins. And so they're used to being the babies, okay? And the baby gets away with a little bit more than anybody else. That's just the way it is. And that's, and they come over here and, and Charlie doesn't share well because he's not had to.
Right.
When he's here, he's by himself. Right. So these are his toys. That's just how it is. They are. I mean, they just are. And so they're over here and they're whining because a 3-year-old won't share with them. And after about the 5th time, I was like, you know what? You're 8. He is 3. If you can't outsmart a 3-year-old, you don't deserve to play with toys. If you can't figure out a way to make him share that he wants to share with you, then here's the thing. He's a baby. He's still cute. You're 8. You're past the cute stage.
You're not cute anymore.
Argument.
Oh, Candy's so mean to them.
I was not mean. I was just like, you need to listen. You're smarter than he is. You're bigger than he is. Anymore. If he's taking stuff from you, he shouldn't be able to take it from you. Yeah. He's 3. Move. You're smart enough to move, and you can move where the table that he can't reach. I was like, go to the table.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And they're playing with Legos, and he likes to destroy them. That's just how he is. He's a boy, right?
You build, I destroy.
Yeah. Move to the table. Well, then they got mad with that one, and they slammed the door.
Oh.
Into the playroom. And my kitchen table has a glass window that looks out into the playroom so we can see them.
Uh-huh.
So I opened the window, and I said, you slam the door one more time, and I will bust your ass. Because what happens when you slam that door, you see that shelf that's on that wall right there, and the knickknacks that are up there, it'll knock them off. Oh. One of those gets knocked off, and I will bust your ass. He looked at me like, what? And I was like, yeah, I don't play that game. Don't be slamming the doors. I'm not mad at you for whining. I'm just getting tired of it. Like I said, after the 5th time, I'm like, he's 3, people.
I understand. Go, I'm tired of it.
He's going to be 3 in a couple months, so he's close enough to 3. But even then, if he's 2, that's even worse.
Right.
That shut him up. So I was like, just go play. If somebody comes back here and whine again, I'll put you in corners. Play by yourself.
That's funny.
And then they kept wanting to go outside, and it was so freaking hot outside.
Oh, yeah. Dawn asked if it had been hot. What's your
temperature? It was super hot. It was the heat index that was a triple digits on Friday. Shoot. And because we had a generator, but we can't run the air at like Arctic temperatures like I like.
Right.
So, it's still cooler in the house, but it's not.
But it's not comfortable cool.
Well, it wasn't comfortable cool, but it wasn't like if you go outside and you come in and you're hot, it's cold for like.
Then it's comfortable, yeah.
And then you just can't get cooled off. So we were trying to keep them in the house because it was not good for them to be out there that hot.
Sure.
And I told them if they waited until after dinner, I'd hook up the sprinkler and they could play the sprinkler. So
nice.
So we were trying to keep them playing inside. And then they started doing that. He's not sharing. Oh, he took this from me. Oh, he took that. If one of you comes back out here again
and tells me one more time
that Charlie took something from you.
What the 3-year-old did to the 8-year-olds.
But their power actually came back on late Friday night, so they left.
Thank goodness, huh?
Yeah. So
that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, we didn't get it till yesterday.
Saturday.
After supper.
Sunday.
Yeah, yesterday it was after supper. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's a long weekend with no power in 90 degrees.
Yeah, and then Ronnie tried to kill me today. Again, digging the trenches didn't kill me. So now he took me out this morning. We had to pick up all them sticks that all that wind knocked down. Oh my God, it's so freaking hot.
Come on, Candy, let's get to work.
You're trying to murder me, aren't you? You are. I know you are.
You're trying to kill me. Why are you trying to kill me, honey? Why?
Pretty good on my crafting budget this month. Why are you trying to kill me?
Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute.
I haven't been super bad.
Yeah,
bad, but not super bad.
I've been better than normal. What are you doing to me? Oh man. Really feel for you going through that mess. I went with AC for 3 days. Oh gee, just recently?
Yeah.
Dawn? Just recently without 3 days? That's tough in Arizona. Well, it's pretty similar because oh geez, I remember when August we had a micro blast that went down our street and just took out all the power in like yours in a whole area. And everybody's power was coming back on within a day. And I thought, okay, well, I'll just go to work. They'll get to ours. And our little neighborhood, not complex, our neighborhood of homes was like a little pocket. We didn't get it for 3 days. And it was in August. And it was like 115 degrees. And it was so miserable. So it's fine at work because, there's AC at work. But then I come home and it's so hot, you can't sleep.
That's why we got a generator.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. I was single and, I didn't.
Yeah.
We do now. Maybe I should send you the link to the gas tank that we got on Amazon to hold gas to keep it on hand for that. So.
Oh no, Ronnie, we usually have it, but Ronnie had let it empty, and he hadn't went and fill it up yet.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I had mentioned it to him. It was a couple weeks ago. I was like, "Yeah, you're getting to fill up the gas cans again because we use it for the lawnmowers."
We're at storm season. Yeah.
But it's normally not though.
Right.
Our storm season usually is in March.
Oh wow.
And I had mentioned it to him in March because that's when our big tornado season is. It's
right.
March, full time frame. And when we have been without power for long stretches of time, it's been because of bad tornadoes.
Right.
So I mentioned it to him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll get it," and he just didn't do it, and we didn't have any storms. So, and then we went to retreat, and then we got back, and then we had to go there, went to Margie's, and we were just doing a lot of traveling during the spring time. And he just didn't get to it. And then this happened. He was like, well, I got to go get gas this morning. So he got up early Friday and went to go get gas.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Oops.
So with everybody else.
Yep.
So, but no, normally we usually have 6, let's see.
We
usually have over 18 gallons of gas hanging around.
We got a big square tank on wheels that that we
Yeah, he's looked at that, but he has the portable ones that,
yeah.
and he has this, it'll hold as much as that one on wheels does, but he just has them in separate tanks.
Right. Yeah,
which is easier to manage for us.
Small ones that are that we use for like the lawnmower and things like that. But that one that if we have to hook up the generator.
Well, see, he wants to get that generator that's already hooked up to the house with natural gas.
Oh, right.
So he doesn't want to spend the money on something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
Just do it.
I'd rather have a new septic system versus a new generator.
Love gears and keys. They are not edible. Wait a minute. Wait. They are gears. This it's a whole mess of gears. No keys in this one. It's just a variety of gears.
You said yummy, and Marge is just saying they're not edible.
Gears and yummy. Gears and watch hands. There's some teeny tiny watch hands, like teeny tiny watch hands in there. But yeah, but somebody said something about edible earlier. The only thing edible in this one is the chocolate.
That's the only thing edible in all the ones you said.
Yeah, well, so I don't know what they were talking about edible. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I am covering. I'm just going to collage some of this tissue paper down on a file folder side and a tag. No, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to put those down as the base. Why not? I like them. They're vintagey. Yes, I love gears and all the steampunk industrial kind of stuff. Let's see. Make sure this is long enough. I'll just tear it off. Easier to work with than this great big thing in my way. I think I got some bubbles in the other one, so I'm going to try to not have bubbles in this one. Put it down slowly instead of laying the whole thing down and then trying to work the bubbles out. They don't work out as well as they do with rice paper. Here we go. Collage a little on the top. It dries pretty quickly.
I don't know what to do here.
I was just gonna say, what are you gonna make, Candy? Or what are you gonna use to try doing something and it will evolve into something you're gonna make?
I got the tag from one of the last boxes.
Cool. Oh yeah. Yep, we've had those tags.
With the rice, with the paper, with the
actually we've had one tag, but we also have a second tag that's a different size. But I debated whether people would want another one of the same type in the box. I do, but that doesn't mean everybody else does. Let's see. You know me and the steampunk. Yep. She was being facetious. I said yummy. Oh. Or is that mother? Sister from another mister? Probably sister from another mother on this one. Only if I'm a brother. I am not. Trick for working out bubbles. Give it a pinprick. Yeah, well, if I put it down without the bubbles to begin with, then I don't have to deal with that. I just kind of laid this one on the top and then started putting collage gel over the top, collage medium. And so I thought this one, I'll lay it from one side to the other and maybe avoid some of those bubbles to begin with because they don't really work out. I did try to pick it up and maybe smooth it out in the center a bit, but that didn't work so well either. So yeah, so that's all right. But yeah, if there's a big old bubble, give it a little pinprick. And then, you get a bubble when you don't have enough. This is on rice paper. This is on tissue paper. This is on napkin. If you don't have enough collage medium or gel medium, whatever you're using, underneath it, you tend to get bubbles quite easily. Also, if there's extra of the item sitting there, like extra napkin, or it doesn't get smoothed out. But if there's plenty of collage medium or gel on it, you often can smooth out even when there's extra paper there. But you always get bubbles if you don't have enough. So use plenty of glue underneath them. That's not when you're collaging something down very thin like that, rice paper or napkin, tissue paper. That's not the time to try to go light on the adhesive. Use plenty so you don't get bubbles. It really does help a lot. And I need to go back over the edge. Get those edges glued down. Once I know they're cut close enough, then I can go back and get them glued down. Okay. And I've had a lot of videos playing in the background while I've been working in here. Gotten lots of ideas. Actually found a few things as I was going and grabbed a couple scraps of something as I was going and saw something. So stopped and made a quick template for something that it made me think of. And, you know, just I think I'm going to round these other corners too. Sometimes I have a hard time watching videos when I'm trying to clean or organize.
Yeah, I start watching them and not clean them.
Yeah, because when I see them, I'm like, oh, I could do this with that. Take it this direction. And I want to sit down and do it. And I can't. So, yeah, that's my problem is, and if I just, you know, watch them and I'm just keep cleaning and don't pay any attention, really, then what good is it? I'm not paying attention. So I either want to stop and make notes or try something right now. Much better to put on some loud music or nothing. Typically, I'll put a podcast or a book in my ear. That's what I usually do. I do tend to go a lot slower when I
don't know what I'm doing here
on TV.
Jen was watching Nick the Booksmith the other day and had an idea I had to follow through. That's where my June prompt came from. Huh.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like Nick. She's been around a long time. She has some good projects. There are so many people out there now with so many good ideas. And they're all inspirational. You know, I don't care who it is or what they're doing. It's all inspirational. You can watch somebody doing anything and get a takeoff, you know, an idea from it that you're like, oh, I could take just that one little idea and do it with this and do that. And yeah, I love that. I hope people do that with ours. Get inspired to take one little piece of it or all of it, whatever, and make it their own. All right, so let's let that dry for just a minute. Cut this one off. Oh, and I found lots of things that I'd made for the fundraiser sale in September at Retreat. I'm like, awesome. I forgot where I put those. Here they are. And I found a whole bunch of projects that I had started for that purpose and hadn't finished and then put in a bin and set aside, and they got buried. So I just get busy and finish them. And they can go to Retreat for the fundraiser. All right, let's get these corners. I wanted this one to have a little bit more of the roses on it, be a little darker. And I wanted the other one to be a little bit lighter, especially here. So if I wanted to put a label or something on it, that it wouldn't be covered. There'd be a little more room for that. This is kind of a cool background because it is vintage colors and it's got like going right over the flowers. I got a lot of that vintage color in right here. Get under these corners that have nothing on them. Anybody else have storms? Just candy?
No.
Anybody else dealing with them?
Like I said, they've been coming up about a little bit east of Texas between.
Yeah, I know they had some real bad in
Dallas.
really bad in Texas. We've had a little bit of rain, but that's about it. Nothing.
The bad ones hit them, except on the west coast of Texas, the west side.
Okay.
In the Dallas area, I thought when we saw most of them, they were coming up on the other side of Dallas.
I know that I can't remember what the city was. It was one I'm not familiar with at all, but little city that just got pummeled and punished. Yeah, really got pummeled, like destroyed. It's the storm, whether it was an actual tornado, I'm not sure, but it hit down like a quarter mile wide and went for a mile along the ground. It just took out a ton of that little town.
Yeah.
It looked awful. Clean's a 4-letter word, even if it actually has 5 letters. Just I agree. I'm with you, Margie. I'm with you. Visual of me putting a book in my ear. I'm pretty talented that way, Jen.
You think she is anyway.
I can put a podcast or a book in my ear every day. I've done it 100 times. More than 100 times. You got to see the size of that book. Get some of these edges. I think I might make this as a journal card. Leave the back for journaling. Okay. I didn't bring any water in because I didn't even think ahead about what I was going to do. So have you figured out what you're making?
I got this tag. I'll put it on this booklet here. Make pockets in here, I think.
Is this the one that I just re-inked or not? Not sure. Oh, it might be.
Get some journaling spot on the front.
Cool. We had a microburst around the corner from me that took down 2 3-foot diameter oak trees, twisted them right up the trunks, and ripped up a 30-foot choke cherry. Wow. War and Peace. Ouch, that book would hurt. Yeah, I agree with you, Margie. I agree with you. Missed a spot right there. Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time doing fiction books. I shouldn't, because maybe it'd help me relax a bit. But I don't do fiction very well. Or Gone with the Wind. John F. Kennedy's 1,000 Days. I have not listened to that one or read it. Either way, I'll try and then I'll get the top of that. Is it a good one, Jen? John F. Kennedy's 1,000 Days. All right, so there's a lot going on here already. It's already dark, so but I still feel like I could do a little stamping on it, which might just look like a little background text into a wallpaper or something. At least that's what I want it to look like.
Oh, KK's not doing well either.
Uh-oh, what's going on with KK?
She's peeing on stuff now. So.
Oh, no. Is that since all the kids were there? could that be stress?
No, I think it's just
infection or?
No, we've been watching her. She's having some trouble moving. So.
Oh, no. That's not good. I would miss her little sound.
I've had her for like 18 years.
18? Wow.
Yeah, it's time. It's getting close.
Shoot.
She's at that point where we're trying to. I just put that on.
Yeah, but we don't.
Because you don't want to take her because you don't want to do it too soon, but then you don't want to do it too late. And
right, you don't want her to be in pain, but still.
Watch her. She's lost weight. Don't get me wrong. She has lost weight, but they do that when they get older anyway.
Yeah.
But she's eating, but now she's starting to puke a lot more.
Oh.
So we've been kind of keeping an eye on her. So
I like KK.
As long as she can get around, but she's starting to have some issues. So.
Yeah. All right, I need to grab a stamp. Let's see, what am I going to use here? I do have a few right here.
Yeah. DM says she listens to paranormal women fiction or books about cults. I don't like listening to books. I'd rather read them. It's just me. I just can't stand them. I've never liked the way they narrate them or something. I don't know.
I like to read. However, when I have so many things to do, I get impatient and I have a hard time sitting still because I'm thinking I got things that I need to be doing.
I do music. I can't do a book. I can't. Usually I'm just okay, because when I read a book, you get the image in your head, and then I have the image of what they sound like. And when they're reading it to me, I either don't like their voice or it doesn't seem to fit it for the picture I have in my head or what the character looks like. Yeah,
maybe that's why I don't like fiction. I only listen to nonfiction.
Yeah.
When I'm listening.
Yeah, I'd rather read it. I don't know. To me, I'd rather read it.
Yeah.
And that's what I did while power was out, was I read.
Well, power going out is a good excuse to be able to sit down and read, especially if you don't get a lot of time to do that regularly.
Yeah, that's Jan. Yeah, I don't like to. Yeah, and that's what I do. It's like a movie in my head. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. And when they're reading it, sometimes the voices don't fit to me.
The character, the way you see them in your head.
Yeah, it's not.
I get it.
Plus, I'm better at comprehending something when I read it versus
hear. Yeah, when you see the words rather than hear them.
Yeah.
I get it. It makes sense to me. I would rather read it, but.
Yeah, I tried listening to them. I can't. I just can't. I've tried a couple different ones. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. Turn it off. Rodney does. He will listen to it, and I kind of lose track sometimes, because sometimes when you're reading, I don't know, but
and you go back and reread because you kind of daydreamed.
I started thinking about something else, and then I go back and read it.
Yeah, that's why there's always a 15 seconds back or 15 seconds 3 times back because I was daydreaming and missed what they said. We're like, wait a minute, what was that?
Like going, my husband don't do that. Hey, Rodney, why don't you do this?
Yeah, and that could very well be why I don't like fiction. Listening, because I don't like to listen to fiction. Same thing, because you picture the character and how they sound and look and all of that, and
I think
the voices could be very distracting.
DM says she sees a movie when she listens. And here's the thing, for me, DM, I can't get past the sound of the voice of the narrator, and a lot of times I don't like it, and that's the problem. I haven't found a narrator that I like.
Right. Well, if you're listening to nonfiction, it doesn't really matter.
True.
So
but I'm just better
at might be my
at reading the words and
right
in the movie versus hearing it. Because then I'm focusing on the way he says things I don't like, or the way she says things, or the whiny voice, or I'm focusing on other things when they're talking.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that. Okay, so let's see. I'm wondering. I'm wondering where I moved all those stamps that I had sitting right here that I like to hit the background with.
Yeah, I kept them here.
Let's see. They got to be close by. Background stems. Where are you? Or
Marcy said she's kicked herself out 3 times since we started. She says, I'm just listening now. Oh, you can't just listen, Margie. You have to comment.
Really?
Don't you hate to hit the wrong key? Doesn't that just
Well, it's kind of against the law, Margie, to just listen and not comment.
Yeah, that makes you a creeper. Yeah. That makes you a creeper.
You could take 1 extra second and look where you're touching.
Yeah.
That's
Ronnie
funny.
goes, I don't know why you're cussing. I said, because I keep doing the same freaking thing. I hit the wrong key twice in a row. What? What?
Why do I keep doing? Yeah, cussing at myself. Oh, funny. Okay, so
yeah, you can tell my air is not working like it should.
Uh-oh. That's not happy.
Oh, we're probably going to call the guy tomorrow.
When my air doesn't work right, I'm not happy.
That's what Rodney told somebody. They asked, they were like, well, why don't you go to a hotel room? And he's like, oh, no, we have a generator that'll run the house. And they were like, man, must be nice to be rich. He goes, well, it's either that or, I have to put up with Candy. And we all know how she gets when she gets hot.
Wow.
I said, okay, dude, okay.
Really? Yeah, keep talking.
Oh, and we had a house fire too, ladies. One of our neighbors' houses went up. Hit by lightning.
Yeah, that's right. Holy cow! Like,
yeah, he went to dinner and he came back and his house was gone.
Jeez, don't live within a mile of Candy. Your house might burn down.
That's 2 house fires in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
all within visual distance of my house.
And this was a total loss, wasn't it?
Yeah, so was the other one. Caught a trailer on fire. The other one was a trailer.
Uh-oh.
She's in the back. He's in the back.
Oh my goodness.
With a house and a trailer. He had a trailer in front and a log cabin in the back. Went up quick.
Wow.
He's the crazy old man in the neighborhood. It's kind of crazy. Well, he's kind of mean.
Oh,
my kids were younger. And he tends to not pay his contractors.
Oh.
He's got a couple of liens on his house.
That's not good.
Burn it down on purpose. I don't know.
That's not
right
good.
Now it was lightning.
This most recent one?
Oh yeah, it hit. Yeah, we heard it hit. I was like, damn.
Wow. Yeah.
We had 3 of them hit all around here, and it was really close.
That's crazy.
And then he's now there's on my house, and you go past my house and you go around a little curve. There's another house right next to me on the right, and you go around a curve. So he was around the curve on the other side. So he's on the lake side. So he had a lakefront property. I can't afford lakefront property. I got as close as I can. I can see it, but I can't. I'm across the street.
Yeah, but I can't touch it.
It's a dead end. It's a dead end back here too. So, but there's a patch of woods between our house and his, and then there's another house in front of his on this side of the street. So he's on the other side. He's right pretty much level with our back porch. Because our house is back on the property.
That picture was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't so devastating, I'd say that is a gorgeous picture. It was really incredible.
Pretty little lake. It's a pretty little lake. It's not a big lake. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty little lake. We have friends that were right next to him. So they were out. They were out. They weren't there. When the power went out, they went up to his daughters or something, whatever. So he wasn't there. So we went to check on his house because it was right next to his.
Right.
And they have chickens, so we wanted to make sure everything was okay.
That's good. I'll check on them.
Oh, Margie's keys are jumping in front of her. Dang, that's a good one, Margie. What are you on? They're jumping for you.
Oh,
what medicine did you take?
really? I want what Margie has.
Yeah, a joke. I need an energy drink. I'm just tired. Just really tired. That doing those sticks this morning kind of zapped me.
Oh, yeah. Up there in the humidity and the heat drains you.
Yeah. I thought you loved me. Dang it. Dang.
He's like, yeah, you should see how it would be if I didn't.
I know, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna say that.
All right, so I'm just hunting around for stuff. And since my stamps aren't right there, maybe I took them out with all the stamps to organize them. That would be a novel idea.
You think?
Yeah, well, I have a few that I keep near the desk because I use them all the time as backgrounds. But yeah, they're not here. So, let me grab some ink. I think. Okay. Let's see. I think I'll just knock the ink off the other side.
Hey, Penny's here. How you feeling, Penny?
Hey, Penny. Yeah, how are you feeling?
Better living through chemicals, Sylvia. I know. I never get any fun meds. Good side effects, like the weight loss side effect. Never had that one.
No. If they say a side effect is weight loss, I cringe because I know that my body's going to weight gain.
Yeah.
Always the opposite. Always.
Yeah.
Always the opposite.
Oh, man. I was like, weight gain, weight loss, my ass.
I know.
It's staying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Oh, I think a brush would work better on this then.
Yeah, do I want to put
brush? Let's see. Let's try this.
I'm just not with it today.
What are you making, or what do you think you're making?
Well, I got this.
Oh, cute.
Tag. Flips open. I'm gonna make that a journal spot. Probably put a pocket here. I got a pocket here. Probably put a pocket here.
That's cute.
Probably a pocket or something here. I don't know. So it's like a triple tag.
Oh yeah, it is. What is that thingy that Candy is making? It's
I don't know what it is. I've thrown it together.
It's a triple tag booklet. A triple tag thing. It's a whatever you want to call it.
Overweight people are harder to kidnap. Yeah, Penny's not feeling too well today. Like I said, I hope you're feeling better, Penny. I hope it gets better.
Funny, Margie. That's so funny. That's why I'm overweight.
Yeah, he's like, the air doesn't come back. My son was, I'm not riding it with my son. He goes, yeah, this is the beginning of the zombie apocalypse when all the power goes. And Ronnie goes, well, I think we'll last longer than most people. I said, no, because we can't outrun the skinny people. They'll probably kill us to eat us.
They'll catch us first.
Because we can't outrun them.
That's funny.
He goes, well, there is that. So it could go either way.
Really?
If Kyle was here, he could defend us.
Really?
Goes,
That's funny.
You're right. I'm always right, dude. Don't you know that?
So you're like a night agent, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good show.
It is really good. I was surprised. Because usually he starts watching them, and I'll start, but I don't usually stay with it because I get tired of it. This one's pretty good.
Nope, it is pretty good. And I can't remember. Is it a 2023? Is that why there's only one season?
Yeah, it was just 10 episodes.
Yeah, so hopefully there's. I don't know.
We're on the last episode, so I'm not sure.
I don't know if it renewed or not. I really hope so.
Oh, so it doesn't end? Oh, crap.
Well, there's only one season, I believe.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, and I don't know if it renewed, so there will be a second season coming out because I think it's brand new.
Yeah, it is.
So
it is.
I don't know if it got renewed though or not. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I hope it's
not.
I hope it does. It's pretty good. That hit woman was pretty. She should get an award for that role.
Oh gosh.
She was.
Yeah.
She was believable. I'll tell you that.
Psycho.
I didn't want to say a whole lot, but man, I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You look at him and you go, "You think I'm psycho?"
Now, does she remind you of okay, not that she looks like Sandra Bernhard because I don't like that woman, but did she remind you kind of
absolutely, absolutely,
young, prettier?
Yes, she did. Yes, there are some facial features that are like her. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I thought it was just I was like, she doesn't really look like her, but she just puts you in mind of her. Just
nope. Well, nope, but there are some facial features. Yeah,
there is. They're not quite as pronounced, but
nope. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I was like,
dang. Where did our cute little envelopes go? Did I already pick them up and put them in there? I think I did. Maybe I did. Yep, there they are. All right, I think I'm going to do one of those. Here. Might use some of these from previous. And
here's another question. How many of you say these ones?
These ones?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to?
These ones there, this one here, these ones here.
This one here?
These ones. It's more than one. These ones.
No, it's just these.
You're in the Rodney camp.
Oh, you mean the proper grammar camp? That's funny. These ones, like these guys right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
what do I have to do to get Rodney's goat?
These ones?
Yep.
These ones right here, honey. These ones right here. Let me find something.
Uh-oh. What's the matter with the computer?
Uh-oh. What? Oh, this what? Jumping Kizzy. And it hates me. Margie, it does not. Margie, that computer loves you. What's it doing, Margie? What's it doing? You know we'll whip it into shape. You know we have that computer under a spell that if it does anything wonky, we just whip it. Whip it good.
Which side of the tracks I'm on?
Depends on which side of the tracks I'm on. Yeah. The TP count is 904.
Well, for me, it's a Northwestern Pennsylvania thing for me. That's one of their idioms or whatever you want to say. Sure. I'll tell you something. When I was on the phone one time with somebody, he's a language person, and he guessed where I was from a couple of the phrases.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And he was spot on. I was like, wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. We can get really good with that. 9:04 in YouTube.
Did I miss something? We missed something with Jen. I'm sorry, Jen.
I must have to wait. Reference to what song?
Here?
What song? Are you sure it isn't liquid substance causing a jumping keys?
We know it's something.
All right, I got to scroll back. Jumping keys again. Oh, wait. Jen, I'm scrolling back. Just try it, you kidnapper, you. They love the thingy you're making.
Oh, and said, crack that whip. Oh, that's that Devo song.
Crack that whip. Yeah, Devo.
No.
Yeah. Na. Yeah.
I can't think of it right now.
Whip it good.
It would be good. That's it.
Yes, Jen, that was reference to the song, and then I just left it at that.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with this thing.
But thank you, Jen, for catching that reference to the song and throwing it back to me. Whip it good. I do appreciate it, by the way. All right, I have jumped through here and not seen, well, maybe that'll work right there, right at the very beginning. Not seeing what I want, but I don't want roses. Maybe I just want that. I just want a little piece of it, that's all. So I want a piece of scratch paper. Surely I have scratch paper around here. Oh, a sticky note will do. Subconscious got into your psyche. Yep. It's always about a song. Yeah, it's pretty sad, but it's always a song reference that comes up first in my head. I'm gonna just make it a little decorative edge. That's all. Okay, let's see here. Now I got crack that whip. No. Going through my head. It is way deeper than what I want. All right.
So Metallica played last night in Seattle. A bunch of 70-year-olds needed oxygen, 2 heart attacks, and others had to be treated for self-inflicted neck injuries for trying to headbang.
Oh, that's awesome. We never give up, do we?
Penny finally got her bone folder out of her suitcase. Wendy said she's psycho. Oh, she means psychic. No, I think we were right the first time.
Way to go, Penny.
She said, "Oh, Sylvia, old metalheads are awesome."
Yeah,
sure, okay.
What's wrong?
Great for a night in the emergency room.
Yeah, really.
What's really awesome is they probably can't hear the music anymore.
Well, that's probably loud enough that they actually can.
I don't know. They went to so many when they were younger. They probably can't hear nothing now.
Oh, that's true. No, I don't know what I'm doing. So, wow, my keyboard. What is your keyboard doing now? That is not at all what I want. So, forget that.
It's not cooperating with her. You can't read her mind.
I hate when the keyboard doesn't read my mind.
I know.
If you could read my mind.
It did.
What a tale.
Oh wait, they do.
Yeah, really. I'm gonna make one of
Paper.
Okay. All right. I don't know what I'm doing.
Neither do I.
So, just cut some paper and hope something jumps out of it. At this point, that's about all I got.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm kind of doing.
Okay. So let's see. 1 1/4. God, now I got that song on my head. Not good. Okay. Let's see if there's one of these that's the exact right size. Make one exact right size if you can. Concentrating so hard to cut this thing. Like fussy cutting a label to make sure I don't dig deep into it. Aw, Margie, that's kind of you. Okay. So I had, like I said, I had videos on, and they were just playing back to back on the TV while I was working.
Yeah.
And there were several people that I watched that the video started, and it was almost like they had already been going. And I stopped and I looked at it. I'm like, oh, did this just start in the middle? Did I start watching it before? And I looked at it, and no, I hadn't watched it before. And then I realized after a couple of them that they had just extracted, they were from lives, and so the very beginning of the live where they're saying hi to everybody, they just cut that off and then just started with whatever sentence came after that, did their thing. So they were recorded as a live, and I thought, oh, good. I'm glad other people are doing that. Then we won't look so weird if we're coming in a sentence that isn't like, hello, because they weren't those kinds of sentences. So I thought that was a really good thing. And after a couple, and I realized what they were doing, I went, oh, okay, no big deal. It's a thing. Oh, now I got all kinds of little teeny tiny pieces flying around here. A 24-inch monitor.
That's all you got? Who's got that?
Jen says, Margie, we need to get you set up with a 24-inch monitor.
No, he needs at least a 27.
On a laptop that she can hold literally on her lap.
Oh, you put the monitor on the table, and then you can put the monitor in your lap.
I know she wants it on her lap.
Yeah. Or she needs to get a big screen TV and hook it up to the TV.
Yeah, but she still has to be able to type comments.
You can. You're not casting to it. You hook it up to it.
Okay. Oh, that's true. Okay.
So it becomes your monitor, not your.
Yep.
You're not casting.
Not a mirrored. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how mine's set up. Mine mirrors one of my other mics.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. The beginning of this freaking thing.
All right. So I used one of the cards from the journal card Vintage Emporium from last month. Just cut off a little hunk of it. And then I cut off another hunk and flipped it over and used the back side of it, which is this nice coordinating vintage color. And then I took a label from this pack, which was, I don't know what month, but out of the subscription box a few months ago. And I'm going to get that on here somewhere to use as a tuck spot. And I think I'm going to put one of these guys in it. One of these guys. Now you got me thinking of these ones. It's funny.
Oh, I can't even tie a bow tonight.
Hmm?
I can't even tie a bow tonight.
I thought you said you were going to go do tie bow tonight. Like, huh? What?
I don't even think I can kick past my knee. What are you talking about?
Enjoy that crap, Candy.
Really give myself a hard time.
Yeah. I'll come visit you in the hospital.
That would be cemetery.
Yeah. That probably were quite painful. Oh, man. All right. So got that. Folded our little airmail envelope. How cute to somebody.
Oh, 17.3 is tiny. That's tiny. That's still tiny. Yeah, I have a laptop with a 17.3 monitor. It makes it heavy, though. Makes it harder to carry when you're traveling.
Yeah, mine's only 16.
Yeah. The one I use to travel with is tiny. I think it's only 15, actually.
Yeah.
Because I usually have it hooked up to another monitor when I use it at home. If I use it.
Right.
Which I usually don't. I hate laptops. Hate them.
Really?
Yep. Why? Because they have more quirks than a desktop.
That's true. They do. It's like a phone has more quirks than a laptop. A laptop has more quirks.
It's hard. When something goes wrong with a laptop, it's hard to fix it as far as hardware goes.
Yeah.
It's hard to replace a hard drive in them even sometimes.
Okay, let's see here.
Because not all laptop hard drives will fit every laptop.
True. That's bigger than I want on this one. I want something smaller to be a pocket or a tuck spot on that one.
Yeah, the TVs you got rid of, Margie, were like old.
Yeah, those don't work.
Those don't even work anymore.
New TV.
Or
flat screen on the wall.
They don't weigh very much.
Nope. They hang on the wall all by themselves.
She said if Kevin tells her to do something, she will.
Okay, I will get hold of Kevin.
Yeah. Get hold of Kevin right now.
I'll be calling Kevin.
Okay.
No, I know Kevin. I got a personal line straight to Kevin. On behalf of Margie. All right. Let's turn around and see what is here on my desk, because I found all kinds of stuff. And it's not so much those in. Let's see. Yeah, I found all kinds of folios I'd made. Like, oh, that's where that was. I forgot about that.
She found some tools she forgot she had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that too.
That have never been opened. That have been now discontinued.
And Penny's like, I've been looking for that for months. Let's see if we can find anything.
Too bad it wasn't a whale tail. But anyway.
No, it was not a whale tail punch. Tab punch. I wish it was. I've never owned a whale tail tab punch. I have.
She remembers.
No, that I know for sure. I do have the tab dies, but I've never owned the punch, and I would really love to have the punch. So much faster than the dies. That is really cute. Okay, and I could get the thing open here. Okay, let's see. All right, what else is on my desk here that I found in my cleanup efforts? I always go
There's a new company in the Netherlands that was doing one.
It was doing one what?
That's similar to the whale tail tab punch. That one.
Oh, right. I heard about that.
But it still costs too much to have it. It's still cheaper than finding it on Etsy, the Stamperia one. But
sure, yeah.
It's more like a Echo Tools one where it's flat.
Right. I did see that.
It was, what was it? Was it like $30 to get it and like $30 to ship it?
Or $15 to ship it or something, $45.
No, it was high to ship to the
30.
US. To the US, it was like $29 or $30. It was high to ship it.
Yeah.
Or it was $40 to buy it and $20 to ship it or something. It was going to cost you like $60-$70 to get it though.
Which is still cheaper than eBay, but that's still more
cheaper, but here's what I'm hearing. Eventually, they might start shipping cheaper to the US. You might be able to get it cheaper at that point. Right. Or they might find a US distributor maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
It's still more than any
yeah, it's still too much, I think. But
than any punch should cost. I don't know if these are stickers or not.
What?
The ones from today's box. I don't think so.
No, I don't think they are. I had to
no
glue it.
paper. I don't think that they are stickers. Let's see. That has a little pop of color right there with some turquoise.
Whatever. New washi tape, not my thing.
Yeah, getting that little edge off to start is always a challenge. Thought we could use a month without washi tape. Let's see.
Ow, ow, ow. Stickers.
Oh, I know. Let's see. Let me grab a couple stamps. That's what I need.
A penny, they changed the shape just a tiny little bit, so that's why they can get away with it.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much to change it to make
Just
something.
change the edge a little bit. That's it.
Make something new and trademark that and sell it. It would be a hit for sure. All right, looking for.
But the companies overseas would get away with it, even if it was the same, but they could still sell it in the U.S. I mean, from over there. I mean, it just. And I've noticed that Temu, some of the stuff that I've been getting from them, I bought something. I'm like, this is antique papery stuff. It's her designs.
Wow.
I think they've stolen it. I mean, it's changed up just a tiny little bit, but not enough that you can't.
Sure.
Not enough, I don't think.
That you do recognize where it came from.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. The prices they set on some of this stuff is completely ridiculous. Takes advantage of artists. Anything made for women or crafters is super marked up. I totally agree. I absolutely agree, Jen. You are very right. And it's yeah, it's sad. I'm in here. All right. Maybe we don't need that. Maybe what we need is one of these gears. Let's first get this. Crap and made in China by child labor. Yep.
Probably.
Yep, pretty sad. Okay. And all right, which I think maybe we'll put one of these down here, but right now want one of these gears. What gear do we want? I think that one. You see what I'm doing? Just doing a little bit of layering there. I'd like to put a gear. That's a good one. Or let's see. It's kind of bright gold. I need to take some time and dull it up a bit because it's a little bright for this project. But we could do that. Could use that one right there. And then you can put something else down here or up here. We could do that. Let's try a larger one and see what we think. Well, I don't think a larger one's going to work. If I do a larger one, then I kind of need to put a smaller one on top of it. That makes it layered, but not exactly what we want. But we could do 2, and then a little tiny guy up here. Okay, is your vote for 1 or 3 gears down here? Here's the 3. Everybody see 3? You got to vote. Okay, there's 3. Or we lost our letter. Or just 1. Marianne's getting an expert opinion from herself. Opinion? Jen says 3. I kind of liked 1. When I looked at it on the camera.
What you're looking for. Depends on what you're looking for.
Well, if it's going to be a journal card, I don't want it to be, well, but 3 would be beside each other, so they would still be flat. They would still be flat, so. Three almost seems like too much for that space. No. I'm gonna tuck this guy in here. This is a tuck spot. It's only half. That should be glued down, and this should not. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna tuck this guy in here. And so I'll probably do a letter over here partially so it can be part of the tuck spot. I think I'll just go with 1. Since there was no gigantic, Jen thinks 3. Margie has no opinion. I don't even know what we're giving our opinion on. Margie's so busy ranting and raving about China that she's missed the opinion on the gears. Oh, Margie. I feel like 3 may be just a little much for that space down there. So I'm going with 1. And a little letter over here. I'm going with. I might go with a little sentiment up here. Think about that a moment. Those are tickets. Okay. Got some sentiments somewhere over the rainbow. Unless there is. No. First, let's put the top back on the glue. Are you on to something new?
No. I'm still working on. I got my little notebook in here.
Oh, cool. I like it.
I got a pocket here. I just got to get a little.
Oh, gears, no opinion. I don't use gears, Margie said. That's why I thought you have a big opinion. Well, I was thinking 3 would give weight to the square letter and the thing you were tucking in. I don't think I can see what you see as I'm on my phone. Oh, that's so tiny. So tiny on your Ohone. Penny says 1, and both of your desks are beside each other at the top of my phone. They're beside each other on your computer too, because they just are. Look.
Yeah, we can't change that.
Yeah, we can. Look, there's just candy.
Oh, well, just me.
There's just candy.
Just
That's cute. That's super cute. I like that a lot. Maybe I should do that on the back of this.
Tag here. I just got to get a bigger tag in there.
Cute. Cute.
Tag there.
Tags.
I got a pocket here.
Working. Okay, so Jen, this is what it's like. Just a half of a file folder. It'll be a journal card. A little layered tuck spot there under a layered cluster kind of thing. And this is a tuck spot. And I think I will tuck this guy in here. Doesn't even have to be, it can be at an angle because this will be a little journal spot. But I might put something up here. I'll probably put something up on the tab. And when I know that gear's not going to move for sure. I will turn it over and ink over here and give that a little bit of, oopsie, maybe a little bit of stenciling on the back to journal over the top of. So happy ate all the hamburgers. Chicken curry stew is ready, and I'm ready to fully focus on my sisters. Oh, Sylvia, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I love what you're doing, Candy.
Tacos. I had tacos.
Jen says 1 gear is better. Cool. Oh, Margie, you even like it? Wow. It's because I used all my teeny tinies.
Jen said an eyelet hanging off the tab with a gourd pin and charm might be cool.
Butterflies in a flower or two.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I like the eyelets and the tabs. I think they look cool.
Finish that up.
Okay.
If you don't, that's okay.
They look super cute.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
We'll be done within 15 minutes.
What was he just saying?
Yeah, I might put an eyelet up here. I've done that on these file things before. Put an eyelet and a bulb pin. That was sarcasm, Margie. So cool. That was sarcasm because she doesn't like gears. She doesn't use gears. She doesn't do steampunk. I will do that, but I'm going to wait because I just put those away in the drawer. I'm not going to pull them out yet. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I'm going to come over to this guy. These guys. Well, it's this guy, so I was trying to make it this guy's, but that doesn't really work. And I was looking.
I can't when I do that. I think of those like my cousin Vinny when he goes,
yes, that's exactly what you say. These guys. That's what I think of as my cousin Vinny. Youths. Look at these youths.
Youths.
That's what I said, youths. Like I said, these youths don't know what they're talking about. Youths.
I love that movie.
That's a great movie. Yes, that was a good one. Okay, so oh, what is that? Poor Sylvia. What's poor Sylvia? Poor Sylvia has what? Chicken curry soup for dinner? Poor Sylvia. Just for the record, I was aghast at the lack of paper flyer. Oh no, that's hilarious. See what that I'm telling you, Sylvia. I know. I got your vibe. I heard you. I heard you say, "Oh my goodness, 2 months in a row, there is no documentation in here. There is no insert in here to tell me what these things are because I sure don't know." Right? Yeah, right. Well,
She found some stuff in her crafting list. She goes, I don't know how to use them. Do you know how to use them? Well, you don't know how to use them. I sure don't know how to use them.
I do. I have something that looked really cool, and I got it at
It looked really cool.
Goodwill. And I said, "Yeah, I got it at Goodwill. Had it for a year and a half. It got buried, and I forgot I had it. And I found it. And I went, how do I use them?" She's like, "Well, I certainly don't know." I guess we're going to have to figure it out then.
It's certainly not my area.
Well, I figured if I didn't know, you would,
Yeah, sure. No, that doesn't. Does not compute.
No. Want that color. I'm trying to find. All right, we can do this. Well, I did sit and go through a bunch of books last night while we were watching a movie or two and pulled out a bunch of good stuff for some things I've been wanting to make. And I decided I'm just going to hopefully, I'll make a whole bunch of them and we can donate them to the fundraiser. Incentive for me to get it done. I'm trying to find some old gel prints that really aren't good for anything that either that or they're just kind of bases that are ready to have stuff on top of them, and the bases are good for writing on. What is that? That's a couple of faces. Glasses. No, I don't think we want to use that. I was like, I'm getting to add some blue. And it's like, no, wait, stop. More blue. It's squeezing through my fingers. Oh, working on the sunflower journal. Acrylic metallic paint all the way up to my elbows. Yep. You fit in, Jen. You fit in. If you don't have metallic paint all the way up to your elbows before you're done, then you're doing something wrong. Oh, that would be cool to write over. And that could be written over. All right. I started thinking about putting together a gel plating series, starting with very, very basic intro to gel plates and just the basic how you do it. And then, like a tutorial on this and a tutorial on that. And so, okay, already I'm like to part 10, because, I wouldn't want them to be longer than an hour. And there's just so many different things and, so many different ways to use them, using stencils. And then there's the layering, and then there's pulling images. And that's only 3 that I'm seeing right here. So I'm thinking of those, but there's just a ton. Still, though, I think it would be good.
So do a couple with just one basic one for each one. Do them with short ones. Make them short.
Yeah, some really short ones.
Combine the techniques.
Yes, that's a good idea for the hour ones that have a little more in depth.
Where more get more layers.
Right. But yeah, first really to like take this and technique and that technique and just do them over and over until they become comfortable. And then, let's see, one more, maybe not. And I figured out what my problem was with that rice paper the other night on the gel plate. That rice paper I was using. I was putting it wrong side down. What a dork.
Coach Sylvia just gifted the envelope journal that she loved very much, but she had to let it go because she cannot write in every journal. So I'm looking for sunflower napkins. I'm demonstrating tin can art at the fair this year. I was gifted several faux sunflowers. I would like to wrap a coffee can with said napkin.
Cool. I might have some sunflower napkins.
I can say someone.
And then she's got the rice paper from the new sunflower art coming. But I think I might have some sunflower napkins. Let me check. Let's see.
Tiny bubbles.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, did you see that? What video was it? One of the both videos. They took paper, they printed on vellum, and they took it out and they sprayed it with that varnish, that Krylon, that sealer.
Yeah.
You do a quick spray on the front, quick spray on the back, and it gives it a different texture and gives makes it more see-through even.
Oh, wow.
Pretty cool.
No, I haven't seen that.
Better yet, it sounded pretty cool.
Yeah.
Had that crunk.
Send it to me or put it in our...
Oh, I had to find it. It was before the power went out.
Oh.
One of them.
So long ago.
It's in my history. I'll find it.
Sure.
I haven't watched the video since.
Yeah. The power came back on?
No, not since then. So. Finished up that book that I was reading this morning. And we had to do laundry.
Jeez. People that want clean clothes. I'm telling you. Another kind of cool show is Second Chance.
Second Chance.
I think it's Hulu.
Oh, we don't have Hulu.
I think it's Hulu.
We looked at that, but
we got rid of Philo and decided to stick with Hulu. Okay, so I need to get this attached. Then, ouch.
Ooh, that was cute.
Okay. Some Sari silk would be good on this one. Not glue it yet until it has its final resting place. Keeps getting moved around while I'm cleaning the room, so I'm just gonna find the end. And where does this guy go? That's not long enough.
Oh, Penny's been doing gel printing for 10 years now.
Wow.
She wants to teach it. You'd be good at it, Penny.
Yeah. Penny, are you coming to retreat? Jari, better let me know soon.
Asemic writing. Oh, Jen wants to put it in. Can't you say it right?
Wants what? What did you say? What? I'm trying to find it. I can't find it.
It's up further. I was like, I missed a lot. I was going
Yeah,
back.
I did too.
Let's see.
To use asemic writing in my next project. Jen, what is asemic or asemic writing? What is that? What in the world is this? Is it?
No meaning. It just means asemic.
What is asemic?
Essentially, it means no meaning. Asemic.
Oh, like just writing nonsense? I can do that. Everything's a bunch of nonsense.
It's real writing, but the up and down strokes are exaggerated and the spacing is shortened, so you essentially can't read it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so it's real writing, but made non-legible.
No, Sylvia says Idaho. No, Idaho.
Look, we know you about to hoe. So
We're not doing free falling, Penny. Yeah, the marks would be pretty.
and I'm free. We don't expensive, nothing free here but the smiles. That's right. Free falling. Oh, Penny, thanks a lot. That's going to be stuck in my head now. That one does tend to get stuck there. If I can use one of these. That one's a little large. I can cut that in half.
Close this.
Maybe
I'll just
right.
everything.
I'm running out of time. It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I just had a little, there it is. What was that? One of those tools. A tool whose only purpose is to fall on my toe.
Are you saying you're a tool?
No, but I have plenty of them. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Seriously, why can't I do anything without dropping it or dropping part of it? Okay.
Alrighty. There, done.
Done? Awesome. Okay, put you full screen and show them.
I haven't decorated the tags, but that's gonna have to wait.
Not enough time for everything.
So to close it, I was like, I didn't have it, so I just put a hole in all of it so you could undo it and open it up.
Sweet. I like that. Oh, I like the way you tore the tag. That's cute.
So let me just tie it back up.
Tie it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie people up.
Yep. Tie him up. That's the best way for him to be.
So I'll get it to lay right. There you go. I think needs another label down here or something, but whatever. That's me. So what's yours?
Let me see if these mixed media, aren't these mixed media scissors? Let's see if they'll cut through. I don't even know what this frame is made of. Well, they did. Good. Good. Okay. It's a little bit sticky, but actually needs more glue. I'm trying to throw something on this tag real quickly. I'll show you the file folder. Oh, but I didn't want to glue that down yet because I want a layer underneath it. Dang it. That's the whole key to being able to layer is to not to glue it down yet.
Martin said this is close to what she's been working on for weeks now.
Yeah, she's making she's working on it for weeks because she's making a ton of them.
Oh, I have to get in. I just have not been in the mood. Well, Charlie he like I said, it's a week without.
Yeah. That's a little hard with him.
Oh yeah, I can't come in here. I tried.
Yeah.
Even to have him in here during the live, he gets sidetracked.
Oh, yeah.
He saw the markers put up. He wanted those. Man, that was.
Yeah. My markers. You stole my markers.
Yeah, Granny,
You moved my markers. What happened to my markers? Granny, you moved my markers. Okay.
I had a dry cough for like 4 days.
Oh,
What's causing it?
got a little bit of a sore throat.
No, it's a dry. It's just a dry.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I haven't had a cough, just a little bit of a sore throat, and I don't know why.
Well, I had that cold, so I know I had a sore throat, but then I thought I was done, and then this dry cough started like 4 days ago. It's all the hard work he's got me doing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Trying to kill me, ladies.
Trying to kill you. He's trying to disguise it behind work.
He wants it to look natural. Just like the insurance.
Like it didn't really kill you. It just happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. We were just out here chopping trees down and hauling limbs away, and
Goodness is in Disneyland killing Mickey.
Disney World. She's in Disney World.
Disney World.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna.
Oh, she's in California.
No, Disney World is in Florida. Disneyland is in California.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
Yeah, she's in Florida. Disney Worlding it up. Having a good time.
Happiest place on earth.
It's a matter of opinion, I'm sure. Okay.
And people are not happy that are down there. They can be quite rude.
Really. All right, this one's a sticker. Let me put this one on, and I'm going to call it good. Okay. All right. So thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you enjoy your box. And if I didn't say it before, since we are approaching our 1 year of Happy Paper Box, we've got some surprises and fun things in the works for the coming months. So just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed and you are going to, you need to do it before the first of the month, not on the first of the month. If it's on the first of the month or any day after that, your subscription actually starts the following month. So then you would need to contact me to just have a separate invoice just for that month if you want to make sure you get that month. But if you subscribe before the first of the month, then your subscription will start with the very next month. So there's my file folder journal. It's a half a file folder, just a journal card. And there's my tag. And I took a trick out of Candy's book, and I just tied in some papers that can either be untied and taken off or tear away or leave them there just to journal. So there we go. That's that. That's the fact, Jack. Yeah, when we caught dead at any Disney resort. Glenn is now watching from beginning. Mickey is unarmed.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, that's really I like that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. I like this little tuck here. So, all right. So, watch for anything during the week, but we know for sure the next sale is Saturday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That event is already in there. So your notification should be in YouTube. And thanks again for joining us. We hope you enjoy this month's box. And have fun, Glynis.
Yeah.
We'll see you all real soon. Until next time. Bye-bye.
All right, bye, ladies.